I'm a bad English speaker. I hate the way I speak. My English is pathetic. My pronunciation is not appropriate. My accent is not good. I suffer from MTI. My vocabulary is not enough. I get stuck and I fumble for words whenever I want to speak in English. Overall, my English is pathetic. Number of times I find my students speaking these sentences repetitively. Many of the English learners just hate their English. They hate their pronunciation, they hate their vocabulary, they hate their accent, they hate their grammar, they hate almost everything about their English. Today I'm going to make you understand why you hate your English and how this mindset affects your English speaking. Not only your English speaking, how this affects your other aspects of your life as well. Friends, I believe that English communication is a skill. And any skill is more about your mentality than your ability. It's more about your mindset than knowledge. Similarly, English communication is more about the way you think about English than your formal knowledge. And how can I say this? I can say this after 7 years of experience training working professionals and people from all walks of life to speak fearless and fluent English and observing the results. I'm absolutely sure that English is more about your psychology, more about the way you think about English, and less about grammar, less about pronunciation, less about vocabulary or anything which you think is more important. Do you hate your English? Do you think I'm a bad English speaker? Then this video is going to be very helpful for you. Stay with me till the end because I will help you analyze why you hate your English, why you think this way about English. And not only that, I am going to give you some solutions, some strategies towards the end which will help you become a better English communicator. Hi, I am Surabhi Jain, language acquisition coach and the author of The Secret Psychology of Learning English. And it is my mission to make you a better English communicator, make you a fluent English speaker, help you get a better job, and help you achieve the life which you have always dreamt of. So watch this video till the end. Let us start. In my online training sessions where I help hundreds of working professionals to become better English communicators, I always tell them that the first step to English fluency is not any theory, obviously not grammar. It's not about reading, it's not about writing, it's not about watching, it's only speaking. You cannot speak English fluently without speaking in English. Understand, can you swim by just reading books, by just following rules and regulations, or by just watching a person swimming? Obviously not. For that, you have to plunge yourself in water. You have to dive inside water. You have to get wet. You have to swim to become a good swimmer. Similarly, there is no other way than speaking. You have to speak, you have to communicate with various fluent and non-fluent English communicators to speak English fluently. 99% of my students, they come and tell me, "Ma'am, how can I speak with so-and-so in English? I'm a bad English speaker. My English is not good. My vocabulary is not good. My pronunciation is not proper." Yes, I understand. And that is the reason why you have come to me. Obviously, your English is not fantastic, but you criticize your English too much. You are not that bad English speaker as you think you are. And because you think so negative about your English, you find yourself hesitant and fearful while speaking with others. Now, my students tell me I belong to hotel industry, I belong to a global industry, I work in a multinational company. I cannot take calls because I feel they're going to judge me on my bad English speaking. They come and tell me, "Ma'am, I'm an English teacher. I cannot speak English fluently, so I will not be able to speak in front of my students because I fear they will mock me." So what is the reason behind this type of thinking? What stops you from speaking English fluently? What makes you think you are a bad English speaker? Let us understand the psychology behind such type of mindset, and let us understand the reasons why you think you hate your English. So according to me, there are 3 reasons why you think your English is bad. Reason number 1, perfection paralysis. One major reason why we think we are not good English speaker is perfection paralysis. Now, when I was in class 9, I joined painting classes. As soon as I entered the class and opened my color palette, the teacher said, "Surabhi, remove the white and the black color from your color palette." I asked, "Ma'am, why?" She said, "Because in nature, there's nothing perfectly black and nothing perfectly white." We need to understand that there is nothing perfect in nature. Now, we have associated white with success and black with failure. We think if we are not a perfect English speaker, we belong to the black area. There are many students in my classes who speak good English. In fact, their English is really good. But they think they are not perfect English speakers, and they have confined themselves to the black area, and they have accepted themselves as a failure when it comes to English speaking. So we need to come out of the mentality of perfection. We have to think that there is nothing perfect in nature, and we are open. We can commit mistakes. Perfection is not a parameter to judge your English speaking abilities. This is one major reason why you hate your English. The second reason is comparative criticism. Since childhood, we are compared by teachers, by parents, by friends with others. Maybe for marks, maybe for being good in curricular activities, being good in sports. So at every step of life, in childhood, we are compared. As we grow up, we are compared with others for our looks, for our personality, for our body. And probably we have faced criticism at some point of the time. And we start hating our studies, our achievements, our body, our looks. As we grow up, we might be criticized, we might be compared by others for our job, for our speaking abilities, for our salary. And as a result, we start hating everything about ourselves. We start hating our entire personality, our body, our looks. In fact, we start hating our communication skills. We start hating our English. We start thinking low about our English, and we develop low self-confidence and low self-esteem. And as a result, we think my English is bad. Now, the third reason is fascination. Now, for this, the YouTube videos, the television, reality shows, or the social media is responsible for this, something which is called fascination. When you watch certain reality shows, YouTube videos where you see people performing excellently, you see a 10-year-old child speaking 7 languages, you see a 12-year-old village girl speaking fluent English, or you see them performing something which is not very natural, not very normal, you start thinking low about yourself. Probably this happens in English communication as well. You come across a fluent speaker, a confident speaker, and you have a chance to speak with them. And then you keep on, you can't stop thinking that how fluent they are, and you just you start criticizing yourself for your level of English. You start thinking, even after putting so much of energy and time, see, I'm still at the same level, I'm not able to improve. And you go on thinking low about yourself, your English. And this not only affects your English communication, because it is a downward spiral. It's a downward spiral. What happens? You think low about yourself, and then you try to speak with same stress, same low self-esteem, and you end up fumbling even more. You end up committing even more mistakes. And then you think, I can never be a good English communicator. And it makes you a low confident person overall. So thinking so about English not only is affecting your English speaking, it's affecting the other aspects of your life as well. It affects your overall personality. So these are few reasons why you just hate your English. So what is the solution? What to do? How to set our thinking right? Because human brain suffers a lot of cognitive distortions. We have a lot of thinking errors, and it is human nature. The human thoughts, it has been scientifically proven that human thoughts are more self-depreciatory than self-appreciatory. We let our thoughts hurt ourselves more than help ourselves. So what is the solution? What to do? Number one, enjoy being in the gray area. Now, as I said, that people think that they are in the white if they are speaking fluent English speakers are in the white area, and they are in the black area because they are not good English speakers. But understand one thing, that you cannot be the worst English speaker in the world, and you cannot be the best English speaker in the world. Because learning English language is a journey. You cannot get enough of any language. You cannot be the best in any language in the world. So enjoy being in the gray area. Now, the fluent speaker, a friend of yours who's a fluent speaker, maybe he is more towards the white area. Now, because you are still a learner, you can be more towards the black area. So gradually what you have to do, you have to improve yourself, keep on improving yourself, and you have to move towards the white area, but still keep enjoying the gray area. And how can you enjoy the gray area? Never ever tell yourself, I'm a bad English speaker. Don't use such negative vocabulary. Because when you use these negative words, it impacts your personality negatively. It impacts your entire personality, it lowers down your confidence, it lowers down your self-esteem, and all the aspects of your life get affected. So never say, I'm a bad English speaker. Don't think you are the worst English speaker. You can say, I'm an average English speaker, and keep on working, keep on practicing and moving towards that white area. Secondly, comparison is absolutely fine. Now, while you were young, your parents might have compared you with someone else who was better than you in some or the other field. And they might have criticized you for not working on yourself, for not practicing, for not giving hard work towards that. But that is completely fine. Being parents, it's completely normal to compare your child with some other person who has achieved something in life which you want your child to achieve. Or maybe as an adult, you were criticized, you were compared by other colleagues, you were criticized for your poor communication skills or bad English. But that is completely fine. You are working towards it. That is all what matters. Never compare yourself, never criticize yourself by looking at other person's ability. You don't know their journey, you don't know their background, you don't know their ways, what is working for them. And what is working for them may not work for you. Everyone has different abilities. Now, you cannot compare a fish and a monkey for their abilities to swim in water or for their abilities to climb a tree. Fish are designed in such a way. that they are supposed to be good swimmers. Their body, their entire structure is in such a way that they are supposed to be good swimmers. And comparatively, monkeys, they are designed in such a way, they are made in such a way that they are supposed to be good climbers. Now, if you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, obviously you will find fish a bad tree climber, a foolish tree climber. So everyone has their own abilities. Never judge yourself by comparing your abilities with the other person. It's absolutely fine. And it's human tendency. It's the nature, basic nature of the people cannot be changed. It's human nature to compare people. So comparison is fine. So the third thing which you need to remember is accept yourself with achievements or without achievements. Understand having material achievements is not success. Having high professional degrees is not success. Becoming popular is not success. Accepting yourself with achievements or without achievements is success. When you follow all these three, you start liking yourself. You start loving yourself. You start loving your looks. You start loving your body. You start loving your entire personality. You start loving your English. And when you start loving your English, you can speak with confidence. You can go to other speakers and speak with confidence. You will not keep on thinking about your English because you will start congratulating yourself for small achievements. You know that you are getting better and better each and every day. Maybe I am not that good in English today, but tomorrow I will be a confident, fluent and fearless speaker because I'm working on myself each and every day. I'm practicing and I'm putting the hard work, energy, time which is required to be an automatic and natural speaker. So dear friends, just accept yourself. Don't say my English is bad. Don't say I hate my English. Don't feel your English is worst. Just remember that you are improving each and every day. So whenever you face other English speakers, fluent, non-fluent or native speakers, just don't tell yourself that I'm a bad English speaker. Just say I am improving. Just say I am getting better and better each day. And just see how your entire body language will change into a confident speaker. So never rate yourself as a bad English speaker. Just say, I am improving. So just pause the video and write in the comment box, I accept myself. I accept my English. I am getting better and better with each passing day. I'm waiting. Pause the video and write in the comment box. So my dear friend, feel confident. Go ahead and speak confidently with other English speakers. All the best to you. Till then, this is Surabhi Jain saying goodbye till we meet again with more useful tips and tricks which help you become a better English communicator, which help you think right and which fill your life with happiness and success. Thank you for subscribing to my channel.